Alrighty, sorry about that, everybody. Some redonkulousness happening over here. So, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Did you turn the volume down?
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry about the delay. Having some technical issues here.
Camera problems.
Unfortunately, yes. Camera problems.
Hello, Tammy and Ann Dale. How you doing? Purple Tea Bear and Bruce. How you doing? And Blue Farms. That must be Nikki.
Nikki and Jay.
Nikki and Jay. Jay usually comes in as
Pigskin. Yeah.
Yep.
So here we are.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We've had a long day already.
Yeah.
Not of all Christmas fun, but
No, not much fun at all, really.
No, so we're relaxing now with a little bit of wine.
So, hey, Rebel Canners.
That's Tammy.
Everybody have a good Christmas. Much better than ours, I'm hoping.
Yeah, you spent the morning packing.
Packing, moving,
and burning stuff.
burning stuff. Favorite things to do,
Mhm.
but not when it's not wood.
Right.
Not a whole lot of fun burning lots of papers.
Yeah, burning some paperwork that you don't need anymore, and some furniture.
Yeah, some old Walmart crapboard furniture
Yeah.
that got wet, so that was a plus.
Plus to burn, yeah, not easy at all.
So yeah, here we are.
Hello, Rebecca Davis.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Drove to your sister's. Well, good for you. Sounds like you probably had a lot more fun than we did.
We drove to my sister's yesterday, and said goodbye to a lot of folks, kind of.
Yeah.
So.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah.
See you later. Maybe not goodbye. See you later. Right? Hello?
Yep.
Hello?
Yep.
See you later.
See you later. Come on to Tennessee and visit us there.
Yeah. That's
It was important for Jonah to see everybody.
Yep. You gotta see a bunch of people and create some havoc over there, and
yeah,
as usual,
flirt with some girls by pulling their hair.
Yeah, he's a keeper, that one. He'll pull your hair and he won't let go.
Yeah.
And the more you squeal, the more he'll laugh.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. What else?
Oh,
I'm about done with this moving crap.
Yeah. Our backs are sore.
Arizona Highland Homestead.
Hello. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so you done more packing this weekend than I do, because
packing, moving.
Right.
Garage looks.
We got our containers.
Good. Yeah.
So we're packing the stuff and putting it in the containers. The garage looks good. We got our shelves down with we packed a lot of our food.
All the pantry's packed up.
Mm-hmm.
All the shelves are down.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just big stuff out of the garage now is all we got to do. So, which that'll be nice.
So we'll see how this week goes. They're predicting snow for a week.
Supposed to get oogly.
Oogly.
Really oogly. We'll see, though.
Yeah.
You know what they say about the weather.
Hello, Idaho Garden Girl.
Merry Christmas.
Welcome in, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
so,
I could use to be without this moving stuff.
It's a lot to handle.
6 o'clock this morning to it's about 12:30.
And we've had some delays that have kind of put us upside down a little bit.
Well, yeah, we
Yeah.
don't.
So a little bit
Yep.
of stress there.
Yep. Working
So
on finding a good home for the youngster, and that's not easy, and not going well. It'll work out, but
yeah,
it's not easy right
we're
now.
praying for the right one, and
Yeah, can take good care of him and
yeah,
move him on down the road. Meaning he'll be moving down the road well,
yeah,
not
yeah,
us from him.
right. Hi,
So,
Huga.
but yeah.
Merry
So,
Christmas to you.
hmm,
So yeah, it's been a long, stressful day, and then we had my mom and my little sister
yep,
and my son downstairs. He's downstairs still
yep.
over, and yeah, so
So good times to be had. Watched a little bit of football
yeah,
and made some food. Wasn't anything gourmet by any means, but some Italian meatballs with some mashed taters and some peas and carrots.
oh,
Good
you're
stuff like that.
Gerfton.
Easy. Hey, Grafted Branch, Homestead, Merry Christmas.
You're
How
new
are
to our
you?
channel. Welcome in.
How are you doing this evening? So, what do we got to talk about? You guys are having a good Christmas, hopefully, and enjoying family and nice 3-day weekend for us working folks.
Yeah, yeah. I worked. I still worked.
You know, your work doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, Adenir,
Aideneer.
Adenir, howdy doody.
How's it going across the pond?
Um, yeah, so watch a little more football after this, presumably, and back to packing tomorrow. We have till the 28th to get these 2 units loaded, and we got half of the one loaded pretty much, but I'm concerned about the weight
Yeah.
because the door is already a little cattywampus and I'm Tetrising everything in there. Hey, arsenic element. Arsenic. Can't see arsenic. Oh, it is arsenic. Hey, Bob. Snowing in Seattle. How about that?
Well, it's on the way down here, I believe.
Yep,
Hello, Abby.
it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. So yeah, supposed to get some weather here, and hopefully that won't stack 3 to 4 cords of wood today. My goodness, well, you were out there working away. It's a lot of wood to stack.
Wow, that is a lot of wood to stack.
That's a heck of a lot of wood to stack.
I can remember we got how many cords?
I only got 1 cord.
Yeah, and that felt like forever to stack. So
Yeah, there's a lot of wheelbarrows.
I hope you had help with that,
Yeah, that's a big load.
CB. Wow.
But so weather's supposed to come in. We'll see.
Hey,
how
Bomber
that
Steve, how you doing?
weather's coming in. Hopefully we'll have to work around that. But got my tool chest, got my tools all situated today.
Are they in the? They're not in the shed yet.
No,
Okay.
that's going to go in last in case we have a weight issue.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
6,000 pounds. We can.
yeah, that's the most. Hey, hunting and stuff with J&J.
Hi,
Like
welcome
to
in.
do some hunting and stuff.
Yep. Plan to do some of that on
We're
our
gonna
new land.
go get us some deliciousness off the hoof.
There's Jay.
Hey Jay, welcome. Gonna go get us some deliciousness on the hoof here pretty soon. It'll still be hunting season when we get over there. So
Will it?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, how many can you take off the land? Because we
you-
already took 4 off the land.
well, we haven't taken any.
Brother has.
Hey zombie prepper.
Hi, zombie prepper.
You can. It's. Oh well, wait. We got to get our license first.
Oh,
I think you can harvest a doe a day, or you can harvest something like that. Something crazy stupid. a doe a day, and I think maybe $2 in the year. I don't know. Don't know. I'm not sure about that, but I do know you can get a doe every day. So yeah.
Yeah, and there's been 2 bucks and 2 does already harvested off our land. And I don't know if there's a limit on the land, like
No,
in
it's
no,
not. It doesn't have anything to do with land. It
it just
has to
has to
do
do.
with your tag.
Okay,
Yeah.
but don't you get like
It's a state. It's based on the state. In
okay?
Washington, you can get what I think one doe, maybe.
Correct us if we're wrong, Judy,
Correct.
if you know
Let
us.
us know Washington what Washington rules are for a doe. I think you can only harvest 2 animals. I think in Washington, but I'm not. It's something like that. But yeah, you can get. It's not a land restriction because deer
Oh,
don't
okay.
know land boundaries. It's a person restriction or a license
I
restriction.
wonder if we get something special because we own that land, like a lot of states do.
No, you
No?
don't. It's not deer don't respect land boundaries. They go where they like. It's not tied to the land. It's
Last
tied to our license.
1 doe a year.
Yeah, $1 a year. Okay, and a tag. Yeah, or if you draw a tag. Yeah, that's okay. Washington State, you have to. I'll just put it up here. Bear with me a second. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Pigskin, is that your favorite team right there?
Clearly, haven't said it today. I mean, I've said it, just not on the channel. But let's go, Brandon. Oh, and just funny news. Deer don't care. That's right. If that's a deer on your property that you own in Washington State,
Oh, sorry. It's blocking me some.
there's a deer on your property that you own in Washington State, you can hunt and process it without a license. Really interesting.
I know it's in a lot of states like that.
So, interestingly enough, let's go, Brandon. But a fellow called in prairie dogs, yeah, because they're varmints, rodents, basically. You can just take them out because they're a bunch of holes waiting to people to break their legs on.
Yeah.
Very interesting that I don't know if you saw Biden, Ben Hayden was at an actual some kind of event, a call-in event, and the guy says, "Let's go, Brandon," and he says, "Yeah, let's go, Brandon. I agree." Wow.
Yep.
You want to talk about out of it and demented? Look no further.
Yeah.
What do they call him? The diaper in chief. There's lots of different names, but anyway. Yeah.
Zombie prepper praying.
Hey, Skinner Farms.
I'm praying for your family, and hoping your niece and nephew get better. And sorry for your loss in the family. They were in Kentucky, and
oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah,
that's the very reason why we're building ICF.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So then, if we get calamity should befall us,
yeah.
It's our time. So there you go. But yeah, definitely, it's that's scary. The weather out here, not scary.
If there's somebody in the chat that can share his channel, that would be great. Zombie Prepper's channel, that would be great. Share his link.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry.
It's all right. So, yeah, lots of moving, and yeah, I don't even have any silly news today. I'm just wiped out.
You're just wiped out.
Yeah, not much silly news, and I guess the reality is I kept thinking somehow it's going to get better, and it's going to not be as dumb.
We got our 2 containers on Friday or Thursday,
Thursday.
and we saw how big they were.
Yeah, and it's
And we went
container shock.
container shock.
Too small.
Yeah.
Kind of like too short, but too
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
that was a hard one.
they're 16 feet, but they're not quite 8 feet wide, and they're only about 7 feet tall. So we're doing pretty good on the first one, but again, I'm concerned about weight. The guy says that he doesn't hardly ever see anybody overloading it. So hopefully, we won't be one of the exceptions to the rule. Thanks, Bruce.
Oh, thank you, Bruce.
So hopefully we won't be one of the exceptions to the rule in overloading the container.
Yeah.
But I'm packing it pretty dang tight. And
we have a lot. We're going to put our jarred food.
We're just going to take that with us in the old family truckster.
Yeah. So.
Because she's worked too hard to let it get jostled around and broken all over our other stuff.
Yeah, we got some good sauce in there, and
we got good sauce. We got canned chicken. We got some good jams and some cowboy candy and some Big Daddy candy, which is, you can guess who came up with that.
Probably because I call him Big Daddy.
Yeah, and it's because I'm small is why she calls
Yeah.
me that. It's one of those, like, when
Just-
people call big guys tiny.
I thought I'd make him feel good about his size. So, yeah.
Yeah. And it mostly works sometimes.
Thank you for that.
So, but yeah, so, man, I don't know. All I have on my mind is moving. It's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Can't get to a resting spot until, well, most of the garage is done.
And you're waking up at 6 o'clock on Christmas morning to pack.
Up at 5:30.
Oh, okay. 5:30.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I sleep away because I didn't sleep well at night, but
Most of the garage is done. We're gonna,
which was I think the biggest feat.
The
that
biggest-
and the kitchen.
the biggest stuff. The kitchen shouldn't be too bad, really.
Right.
It's gonna be a couple totes, 3 totes, maybe some boxes, but but I got my safe basically all packed up, so that was a big one actually. So yeah, that was a big one.
Oh yeah, you had an hour and a half to go. We have how many hours to go?
Well,
we're driving for like 5 days.
Oh, 4 days.
Because we're taking the long way.
We're driving for 4 days.
Okay.
Which is
Siri here. Let me know if I can help.
No, you can't help.
Yeah, so 4-day drive. You can do the drive in 2. Not probably with dogs, but
Thank you for coming by.
have a good night. Merry Christmas. Could do the drive in 2 days when you're
Not toting dogs.
put the hammer down on it, but which is the way I like to do it. But we're going the slow route. We're going to go to Ogden, and we're going to go to Vernal. And Vernal, you guys are going to see some cool stuff in Vernal. Won't spoil the surprise. Some really cool stuff in Vernal. So she hasn't seen it. And then we're going to go to my old stomping grounds of Grand Junction. And that's Colorado. And then we're going to go see 2 old people on a couch. And hopefully they'll get up off their couch and come see us.
I think we're gonna go grab an onion burger with them. So
an
that would
onion
be fun.
burger. Yep. So we'll see what this onion burger's about. Like onions, like burgers. So should be a winning combination. So there's that side of it. I got 4 more days of work. And then that'll be it for the year. And the new year I'll be unemployed. How's that?
Yeah. Well, you and me both.
will be unemployed. So
Yeah.
you can donate to the Hedgehogs of America.
It'll be the first time in since I've been since age of 16
She can't remember.
that I've been unemployed. I think there was 3 months since I've been 16 that I've been unemployed. There was only a 3-month period in all that time.
Yeah, that's going to be something new, but
Yeah.
we're going to work on my girlish figure and her girlish figure.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, that nice little virus I had helped with my girlish figure a little bit.
your girlish figure.
My girl. Sorry.
The wine's going straight to her brain. So, yeah, we won't have any more excuses to
Hey, Big Matt, how you doing?
We won't have any more excuses to not exercise. So, we will be doing that in earnest.
Merry Christmas, zombie prepper.
And yeah.
Yeah, I think we're already, well, thank God we have this warm-up period to exercising. We used to be runners, and we haven't done that.
Well, yeah.
We haven't had time to do that.
Well, it's time, and it's all this
age.
Chinese crap is the reality of it.
Yeah.
All this Chinese crap and nonsense and trying to navigate the world, and that's really taken a toll.
Yeah.
And not having school for the youngster, and that's taken a toll, and just we could cry all day, so everybody's had it hard, but
yeah, everybody.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, we can't be complaining after
we're not
Kentucky and
no, I mean, right, but life is, it's kind of the way life is, though, right? I mean, your own universe is your own universe. It's kind of, you have to live there.
Mm-hmm.
You certainly can look out for other people and understand that, there's been some bad things happening, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Both man-made and of the natural variety.
Mm-hmm.
So, that goes kind of just where we've been at.
Yeah.
And, some of that stuff makes you stronger, and, what doesn't break you, then doesn't kill you, then there you go.
Yeah.
But ideally, we're better as a result, and just kind of keep working it out. Yeah, you gotta challenges and on every front, and you kind of just gotta navigate those. And that's one of the new things I think for the year is once we kind of get over to
Hey Beverly.
Once we get over to
Merry Christmas to you.
Our new homestead, and once we start that journey in earnest, I think one of the big things for us is we're gonna do some work, hopefully, with channel stuff, and not just channel, but working on getting some intros done and some outros.
Improving our channel.
Yeah, working on our channel and kind of working on some consistencies, but not only that, just kind of working that out. But also just with all the work that we're going to be doing, and start working. Basically, I think our new slogan, or we've talked about this a little bit, Laura and I have, is that it's going to be chase your dreams. That's kind of what we're doing, and that's what we're starting, and all of this work will pay off. And it's a little bit miserable right now.
Yeah. One of the things we were doing this morning is I was shoveling up the backyard a little bit where the turkeys were, and I put a bunch of leaves in under the turkeys, and I was just thinking, oh man, this is like going to be the perfect soil builder. And as I'm putting it into the garden beds that we have, that the next people are going to inherit, I'm like, I can't wait to...
Merry Christmas, Brenda Baker.
I can't wait to do this on our own property.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, yeah, when it's for
Building,
us, they're
yeah.
going to receive the benefit.
absolutely.
Hey, Harvey
'cause-
Black.
Hey, Harvey Black and Brenda Baker.
They're going to be the beneficiaries of hard work, but that's fine. You know,
Yeah.
time for us to move on and get out of Portland
Yeah.
and say goodbye to Ted Wheeler and Joanne Hardesty, the lovely people, and she's on the commission board or something. Um, and they can take Portland and their taxes and the scourge of trash that is everywhere.
Yeah.
And they can have it.
Yep.
We're voting with our feet.
Yeah.
So you idiots, and I'm going to say this to you people in New York. How do you elect Sandy Cortez? It's just what I want to know. How do they do it?
I don't know.
How do they do it?
Hi, Rebecca Davis.
You know,
I think I said hi to you earlier.
You did.
Merry Christmas.
How do they do it? That's what I want to know. Does anybody have any good answers? How do they do it? How do they elect these absolute dumpster fires that are so dumb they can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag? I want to know. Please, somebody.
Yeah.
Make it make sense somehow. Yeah.
I don't know.
Make it make sense.
I think.
But I mean, but look though, this is the problem: is that everybody in California complains about, well, California this, and not everybody actually. Who are we talking to? There was a fellow the other day that was talking about he was a tradesman in California. It was on one of the channels, and he loves it because he gets paid very well and he enjoys it.
Yeah. We were on Grilling and Chilling with Mojo.
Ah, that's right.
And it was another person that was in the live chat there.
Yeah. It's called cheating. Yeah. Well, it could be that too. She's got elected because of cheating, in other words.
Oh, yes. Who said that?
Idaho Garden Girl.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
very much so.
He enjoys California, and more power to him. But again, the point also is that the same people that vote for these people then leave the place because they don't like their policies. And it's just, and look at Minneapolis, for example. Minneapolis is at almost 100 murders by now this year, which is a record for them. Portland is at like 87 or 88. But the interesting thing is the news won't even report it. They just say, oh, we're over 70 murders.
The highest on record, but no news here.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here. But the record was 70, and I think we were at 87. And probably over this weekend there'll be a couple more.
Yeah.
Because you can't even, you call 911 and you go on hold.
Literally.
Yeah. You have to hold on 911. So again, Ted Wheeler, loser, absolute loser.
Yeah.
And Portland, I'm sorry for you because you're the next Detroit. Don't take offense for that, you folks in Detroit. Detroit is a example.
I don't think there's anybody from Detroit. Well,
I know.
I could be wrong.
No, I mean, we have a world.
They could be from Detroit.
We have a worldwide reach on this channel.
Yes, we do.
So we never know who we're going to offend,
right?
Purposely or not.
No, we wouldn't purposely offend anybody.
I would.
You're horrible.
I know I am.
You're fired.
Okay, I'll leave now. Do I still get paid?
No, because we're not getting paid yet.
Exactly, we don't get paid. So, yeah.
That's cool.
But, yeah, so, I mean, anyway, people are leaving Washington, Oregon, and California in record numbers. But again, that's not on the news. The news story covered the guy telling Biden, let's go Brandon, and Biden says, yeah, let's go Brandon, and they don't even report on that.
Right.
So you can't even you can't even. Well, again, the news now doesn't tell you anything except what they want you to hear, which is the scary part. Hey, Sui TV, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
They just tell you what they want to tell you, not even what they think you want to hear. They just tell you what they want to tell you.
Yeah.
Doesn't have anything to do whether you it's beneficial or to your liking or for your edification, for your education. No, none of that matters anymore.
Yeah.
It's this is what we're going to tell the people,
Right.
so that we can keep feeding them the mindless. I don't even know. I give up.
This is why we're moving to Tennessee, so we can be free.
I give up.
Free of the mask mandate that is permanently in
geez.
place in the state of Oregon.
Yeah. And they're trying to make it permanently because it's so much extra work to keep extending the emergency orders.
Every 180 days, is it?
Yeah, but I mean, back in August, they said, oh, it'll only last 6 months, the mask mandate. And you're going to see that every variant that comes along, just another reason for these morons of the highest magnitude, of the highest order.
Mm-hmm.
Because if masks worked, we wouldn't need this thing here or this thing here. And if these worked, then we don't need this. So it's just nonsense. It's absolute nonsense.
Well, no. If this worked, then we wouldn't need this.
Right.
And if
But now you got crossed up. Now you get this or this
4 times.
and 3 times. You get this 3 times. It still doesn't work, and you still pass it to other people. But somehow the people that don't get this are the problem.
Right.
Explain the logic.
Yeah.
And then furthermore, the point is that never in our lifetime, anybody that's living or watching this channel or alive at this moment or has been alive for 81 years
Mm-hmm.
or so, whatever, they've always talked about natural immunity.
Yeah.
Always. And now it's a dirty word.
Let me say this, though. We don't care if somebody else wants
Absolutely
to get it.
not.
It's
So we don't.
not
That's the whole
our
point.
business.
We don't care.
Hi, Peter. Petus?
Hey, Pete's little homestead.
Oh, sorry.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we don't care. It's not our business whether you do or you don't. You want it, you don't want it. It's your own personal business, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden it's this painting. But again, the point is that it's your business, my body, my choice. That sound familiar from anywhere? Anybody?
I don't know.
Bueller. My choice, my body.
Mm-hmm.
Works well for one campaign.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Very well, I might add. So, but at any rate, the point is that why wouldn't they talk about that when that is just a natural? It's always been talked about in the past. Always. With things have come up. What are you doing?
Trying to go on Bruce's thing and because I can't.
So, yeah. I mean, but again, the point is that.
Oh, I'm so ready for that, Bruce.
Oh, it is nice, I will say. But yeah, the point is only that if the narrative doesn't fit, then you must acquit. And the narrative does not fit at all. If these things worked, that would be great. And everybody in the country would be jumping for joy and saying, hey, thanks so much. That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have people that lie constantly, Tony Fauci, Tony Fakey, Tony Fraudchi. You could keep going and going and going. But again, when I'm done. Sorry, done. Sorry, you guys had to listen to that, but it does bear some relevance
It does, just a little bit.
in our current life because it doesn't. Oh, okay. I'm almost done. Okay, again, that little moron, the news show guest, the perennial news show guest that's on every news channel,
Mm-hmm.
Tony Fracci, says that if your relatives don't have it, then absolutely don't invite them to your home.
Yeah.
It's like, what country is this? And where has our country
And
gone?
why are you pinning family against each other?
Absolutely.
Because that's what that creates, right?
It's division.
Other than
Thanks, Faye. I do feel better somewhat.
other than they want us against each other.
Yeah, they want to divide.
Yep.
And yeah, because most folks, I think, have some sense, and they're just good people that go to work and want to take care of their families and be with their families and enjoy the time that we have on this planet.
And don't want to live in fear.
And don't want to live in fear.
They want
to just go about their
Right.
business. And the thing is, if something takes you out, then
it was your time to go.
it's your time to go. And that doesn't mean that, in light of recent events and everything else, that it's like, we look at that lightly or it doesn't hurt and all of these things. I mean,
It hurts very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've lost somebody that we know from this disease.
Well,
virus.
We've I mean, loss is it's for the living, and loss hurts the living.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard, and so we're not making light of any of that for any of the folks that have suffered recently or in natural disasters or these man-made ones from Chinese crap.
Yeah,
I can say that, right? Chinese crap.
I think so.
Yeah, Chinese crap. And this Chinese crap continues to make a poopocalypse. Crap, poopocalypse.
Should we enjoy something else now?
Poopocalypse. That's funny.
Poopocalypse?
You can't say it.
I can't say it.
Say it.
Poopocalypse?
No. A poopocalypse.
Poopocalypse.
Say it. Poopocalypse.
Poopocalypse.
No. Say it right.
I'm starting to get rosy cheeks.
Say it.
I've had half a glass of wine.
Say it. Say it.
Poopocalypse. Poopocalypse.
It's better. Poopocalypse.
Poopocalypse. I can't say it.
Kind of like a
Oh my goodness.
Poomageddon. Armageddon, Poomageddon, and a poopocalypse.
My goodness, my goodness, my goodness.
One more time, just for the road.
Say it.
Poopocalypse.
Poopocalypse.
I guess it's a little better. A slight stutter on the poopocalypse part. I guess it's mostly passable.
I gotta drive my son home later. How am I gonna do that?
Or Sonny can drive him home, perhaps, if he's watching.
Drinking.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
He might be staying the night and get him some, too.
Mm-hmm.
Couch will pull up nice.
Oh, boy. So
at any rate, well, here we are.
Yep.
The year is almost over.
Yes, it is.
Almost over.
And I can remember last year going, thank God 2020 is over. And we survived 2020.
Yay.
Yay. We were not expecting to go into 2021.
Another poopocalypse.
Another poopocalypse. And now we're...
Hey,
I don't hear anybody saying, yay, 2021's over.
Oh, I absolutely am happy it's over.
Well, I'm happy it's over because we're
out of here.
We're going down the road to live our dreams. And
Portland can lick the underneath side of my
shoe.
nether regions.
Ew, that's a visual I
It's
didn't
a
need.
oh, you do need that visual, but that's beside the point.
Stop
It's more of a kind of an army saying ish, or
Mm.
I heard of it in the army, and you guys can fill in the blanks. Lick the underneath side of my, and anyway,
Gets your tongue tired easily. Oh my god.
yeah.
Ah.
So on to 2022, on to bigger and better,
Mm-hmm.
and finishing moving. That'll still be in 2022. Ugh,
Yeah.
I've already had enough.
Yep.
Yes,
And
I
there might be
agree, Suey.
a little delay on our move, just by a few days,
Potentially.
because we're having some hitches in our giddy up.
Figmo, yep.
Yeah.
It's
So,
kind of like Figmo, or it's kind of like Bohica.
you guys speak in army speak again.
Yeah. Figmo, fudge it. I got my orders.
Oh.
Bohica, bend over. Here it comes again.
Oh. Okay.
Bend over. Here it comes. Yeah, Bohica. I was making sure I had
Aquarius,
it right.
how are you doing today?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So, yeah. On to 2022. On to Cleveland. On to the next.
On to the next.
Just got to get this stupid house packed up
Yep.
so we can get this stupid crap to Tennessee.
Yep. Got to pack that stuff up right there.
Yeah, we better go easy with that. Those were made by yours truly.
Mm-hmm. We need some blankets to wrap around our stuff.
Yep, we do.
I want to bring that too.
You want to bring that?
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to talk about that at this moment?
No. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
So do we want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, so we're having delays because of the whole finding another foster parent to take on Jonah because of his medical needs. So the first house was not medical enough. So that was an issue. And
yep. So we're still working things out.
yeah.
But Harbor Freight. That's good because the ones at U-Haul, they want a princely sum for them. You can rent them by the day.
Or you can rent Harbor Freight blankets.
No, he's saying go buy them. Go buy them.
Oh.
Go Biden them.
Go.
Yuck. Yep, good point. Thank you so much for that. That'll save some dollars. We spent like $400 in boxes.
On boxes, yeah.
Not to mention we got the nice heavy duty plastic totes, which
Yeah.
they say aren't good, but whatever. It'll ride. And if it don't ride, we don't care.
Yup.
It'll just break. Oh no. We'll go to
On sale, $7 in
is that for a bundle or is that a piece?
probably a piece, I have a feeling.
Yep. And after this.
Hey, Cosmic.
After this. Hey, Cosmic. Merry Christmas. After this, we will only need to move one more time. I guarantee it. Yeah.
We'll die.
I'm not moving again after that.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna go outside the door. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk outside the door.
Make sure you dig your hole first.
Dig me a big hole, and that'll be that. I'm not moving again. Can move some dirt for me, but that's about it. Ain't happening.
I might have a gravestone made for you.
Whatever. I don't even care.
I do.
I won't care.
Maybe I'll make it myself.
I won't care.
Yep.
3 per pack. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, we'll have to get some because.
Yeah, I've on the nice furniture.
Oh yeah.
Your shelves and the bedroom set and
Yeah. Yeah. Harbor Freight. Thanks. Appreciate
And,
that. That's good.
the hutch downstairs.
Yeah. Just stuff. I mean, it needs to be protected.
Yeah.
So, but
Don't want it all scratched up.
nope.
So,
Yeah, definitely not.
nope.
$7.99 per 72 by 80. Okay, thank you. That's decent size. 6 by 7 ish, roughly.
Mm.
So we'll go take a peek at our local Harbor Freight.
We've got one down the road.
Yep,
So,
over yonder.
over yonder way,
Over Gresham Way.
over Gresham Way, you've got our Harbor Freight across from the coastal where we get our feed supply.
Wow. It's a bit soon for all that.
Well, you know, the juice is talking.
Gem mining? While she's gem mining? Hello, and what is gem mining? Anybody?
Why are you looking at me? Who's gem mining?
Cosmic's gal.
Oh,
Gina.
Gina's gem mining, so she's digging up some rocks.
Well, probably not this time of evening.
Or she's looking on the interweb
For some gems.
for some gems. They like the crystals and the rocks and the things like that.
I see.
So they enjoy that.
Is that a booger in your nose? No, it's not. It's not.
What? Somebody better come up here and help us.
I think somebody better come up here and help you.
No.
I think is what it amounts to.
Yeah, you think so, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mining for gems, maybe? No, he said she was mining for gems.
Not maybe. Not maybe.
But, oh, a pay dirt bag? Or she has a pay dirt bag or possibly Minecraft, I see.
Oh.
Pay dirt bag? What is a pay dirt bag? Harbor Freight.
Education us. Educate us.
Education you?
I haven't had a drink in over 2 years, so the glass
Now we
of
know you're lying. You just had one at Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, but I was eating at that time.
Well, you just ate dinner before this.
An hour before this.
So clearly it already passed through your whole intestinal tract.
I think this is a bigger drink.
You think? Maybe that might be the problem?
Yeah.
I see. Education her, anyway, as she was saying. She needs some education.
I need some education.
She needs some education.
I need some edumacation. There you go.
And she might need some edification.
I need an education, everybody.
No, she's not drinking moonshine.
No. No.
It's
wine.
Yeah.
It's not red wine.
So anyway, let's see here. Let's see. 1 second.
That's in the privates.
Privates?
Mm-hmm.
You got some privates? Not a pay dirt bag, pay dirt bag. I don't know what any of that means. Hey Bruce, we sent you an invite, by the way. Cosmic, what are you doing? Do you want to come up? We don't know what your email address is, however. So,
Yep, we need your email address.
pay dirtbag.
I think I might have. Do I have Cosmic on?
So, do you guys know how to tell an extroverted accountant? Anybody? Anybody? Do you know how to tell an extroverted accountant?
How?
He looks at other people's shoes.
He looks at other people's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
I'll let that sink in for a bit.
I used to know what that meant.
It'll need to marinate for.
I used to could. I used to could, folks.
Used to come out good.
Used to could. I wanted to see if I had Cosmics. Nope, it's not in there.
No how. No way, no how. Do you want to go to your email, perhaps? I could go to your email.
Just put in his thing and see if it comes up, his name of his channel.
Yeah, but we don't, if it's by his channel name, but he didn't say necessarily that he wanted to come up anyway.
Oh.
There it is. Okay, so you had it. It was in there. Okay.
All right,
So,
Cosmic, we sent you an invite.
On the way. We're mining gemstones. Would not be much of a convo. Oh, I see. Well, I really want to know what this gemstone mining is all about.
Yeah, me too.
A bag of dirt with treasure to find inside of it. Gina's case, it's a 20-pound bucket of sand. She has to pan out the gems from the dirt. Oh, so she literally is panning for gems.
Oh, that's cool.
I see. Is this like a Christmas gift type of thing? And interesting. 10-pound bucket. Gotcha. I see. So she literally is doing that.
That's cool.
Not figuratively.
Not figuratively, no.
No, actually.
That's really cool.
I wish I had more time on my hands to do such endeavors.
Well, normally we would, but...
Normally we'd have more time on my hands?
On your hands, yeah.
Normally you'd have more time on my hands?
Yes.
I see.
I like time on your hands.
You like your time on my hands or just my time on my own hands?
No, I like your hands on my time. Even more confusing.
Yeah. Don't listen to her.
No, I like your hands on my...
Oh, quit it.
Oh, boy.
You're incorrigible.
I'm incorrigible.
And poop apocalyptic.
And this is why I don't normally have a glass of wine when we're live.
Yes, I see. So, well, and our good camera's not working for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's why we had a delay, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So.
Yeah, so that's kind of frustrating that didn't work. Should have just come up here and, like last time, we just plugged it in and off it went. So, and now, hey, moon over Miami.
Hello.
Is it mooning out there? Merry Christmas. So, not sure what the dealio is, but we'll have to troubleshoot.
Yeah, that's too bad. We really liked that camera because it went really wide and it got us both in really well.
Oh,
And
and plus it's a way better camera. It's
yeah,
hands down. I mean, this isn't a bad camera on here, but
it's better than this camera.
oh yeah, that goes without saying.
But it doesn't look too bad on mine.
No.
Hey, there's a backwoods man.
Merry Christmas, LP.
Hello, LP.
The two of you need. The two of you sound like a naughty clock making pickup lines.
Yep, you got us nailed there, Aquarius. Hi,
Hey, Bruce.
Buenos dias, ¿qué tal, amigos? Oh, that's right. Laura doesn't speak Spanish, does she?
No, just you two, which is kind of scary.
Oh, so we have our own communications language then, Chris.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody who's Hispanic can understand us. But
Turn the volume up just a skosh. How's it going, Bruce?
good. You need me to turn my gain up? Is the mic too far away or something?
Oh, it's
No, you're good.
yeah.
Okay.
Just probably needed to turn ours up just a skosh.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
How was your Christmas?
Good. It's just Purple and I here at the house. So we just got up when we felt like getting up and relaxed and had breakfast and did up dinner for lunch and just relaxed. It was nice.
Sounds really lovely.
But I understand you were stressed out because you were packing. That sucks. I hated packing.
Yeah.
That would have been a lot nicer, I think. But regardless of that, we wouldn't have slept in much anyway. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
What's
Cosmic.
going on, Chris?
Is it working? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, my meter wasn't going up and down in the basement, so I was just making sure. No, I
We
wanted
can
to, I wanted
hear
to pop on. I wanted to pop on and show you guys what we were actually doing.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, so we are literally mining gemstones.
Nice.
So my mother bought Gina this bucket. It's from Miami Mining Co. And inside of it was a bunch of dirt to which she sifts through and then gets all this.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's cool.
And this one right here, wow, by the way.
That
Wow.
is really pretty.
Right?
Yeah, that's cool.
So, yes, that's what I meant by we are mining gemstones. And we have geodes to open up, which are the same thing, and more gemstones over here as well.
Oh,
That's
wow.
cool.
Geodes are cool. I've seen some really neat ones. They can be beautiful. Those things are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes, they can be. We have a bunch of crystals and stones and all that type of thing. It's
My thing.
It's Gina's thing, but
Crystals and stones for your stone?
yes. I would love to have a stone, so I can get stone.
Right. Get a stone on your stone while you're stoning.
Exactly, right? But no,
Yeah.
I didn't. So you guys know what we were talking about now, right?
Yeah.
We gotcha.
Okay.
I appreciate
I
the
was
word.
gonna say, you really don't know what gemstoning is. Like, wow.
Well, no, I mean, not like that. And I mean, I didn't know you were being literal was the thing. If you would have said you were literally panning, then I probably would have said, oh, you mean like mining for gold or something like that. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
We even got fool's gold.
Some of the fool's gold, pyrite.
Yeah, iron pyrite.
Yep.
Nice. Cool.
Yep.
Well, you guys got your Christmas presents, and so you're having you some fun.
Well, these are Gina's. Mine, you'll probably see mine later on if we go live. I got a bunch of goodies for YouTube.
Oh,
Cool.
nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe a camera that works, unlike ours.
You know what? We found all of our cameras in the trash, believe it or not. So,
Yeah.
quite literally in the trash. We're cleaners, and some of the things people throw away, like $1,100 cameras, WTF. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. One man's trash is another man's treasure, right?
That's our motto, Our entire, garden is basically repurposed, recycled materials. So
Yeah,
That's
Awesome.
cool, though.
That's the way to do it.
that is really cool.
And the price is right too.
it's so the right price, man. Especially when you grow over 400 pounds of produce and save that much money.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
Yep.
Hey, creative redundancy. Merry Christmas.
Right.
But yeah, that's cool. Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun and you guys had a good Christmas.
Yeah, we had. It was mainly, the loved ones being around still this Christmas. We didn't have, the flashy. Oh, we got everything for everybody. It was modest, but we're all here as a family. That's all that matters. Period.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep.
That's two. We
Yeah,
didn't even give away.
We
We
didn't.
gave away canned goodies for
yeah.
Christmas. Is what we did.
Not canned food, but like, our own can.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
our own.
Not like we didn't give them a can of kidney beans stuff. Drive when food got down.
Trying to take out the whole family with some bad kidney beans, huh?
Hey, here's some navy beans for you. Here's some cannellini.
No, last night we were up until like 4 o'clock in the morning, live for 5 hours cooking cookies for whoever showed up today, and that's basically what they got for a Christmas present was a big box of cookies. And
There you go.
my father works at Link Chocolate, so they got a couple pounds of chocolate as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's cool.
So everybody's on a diabetic high right now, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's why
Yeah,
you're written from ear to ear. It's like
that's why I'm kind of like all like, yeah. I'm trying to focus my thoughts here, but it's kind of hard. There's a lot of sweets going on around here.
yeah.
Don't take the last cookie.
Oh, there's still a pile.
Wow. That's fun though.
That's good. Next year we need to make some peanut butter balls. Those things are amazing.
Yeah, we found the recipe for peanut butter.
Ooh. Which
Yeah.
ones are you talking about? Because we
They're-
just made one as well.
Yeah, it's like just peanut butter with some Rice Krispies and some little bit of vanilla,
Yeah.
chocolate,
The
and
joy of living, joy of
joy of cooking. No,
Joy
joy
of-
of cooking, I think, or
joy of
something like
cooking.
Are
that.
they called Cherry Crisp by
they
chance?
just said it. There's
Oh, I
totally
thought-
different recipes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the book that it came from.
No.
Sorry. Focus, Chris. Focus.
it's a kid.
Yeah. So they're really,
And white chocolate.
Yeah. Well, you said Rice Krispies, didn't you
Rice
say?
Krispies,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you add cherries and roll them in coconut flakes, and that's basically what we have in front of us.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
good.
why I was like, oh my goodness, we have the same recipe.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
we're,
so-
we're looking forward to making those next year.
Yeah, next year when we're getting ready to move again, I give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
quit.
Chris, at least that move's just going to be like across town, outside into the county.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like an hour away though, still.
Yeah.
But
But it's not 4 days away, so.
Yeah.
this is true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's not the
that's
Army
good.
Packers coming to pack all your stuff up in your room and ship it overseas again. And then when you get to your duty station, you're sitting there waiting for all of your stuff.
Yeah, but you know what's interesting is this is bringing on my PTSD from being in the Army, and I'm literally I'm not even kidding. Literally,
Yeah.
last 2 nights I've been dreaming that I'm back in the Army again. So, it's crazy. I was in Korea last night, so that was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Korea was just loads and loads of fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
Backlash.
So yeah, I mean,
Merry Christmas.
but literally, it's been dreaming because of all this moving and stuff. It's
Mhm.
getting me
Yeah.
crazy.
Bringing back
stuff.
memories of the military. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I'll get through it one day at a time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's crazy. I didn't even tell you that, but that's what I've been dreaming
Wow.
about is Army.
I
and moving.
was sleeping, and at 3 o'clock, I woke up for no reason, and I just sat there awake for an hour and a half last night,
Yeah.
and then woke up again at 5:30. We deal with the boy.
Yeah, fun stuff. Good times.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You were gracious enough to let me sleep in a little bit.
Mhm. Yep.
So,
Um,
so good news on those blankets. So we'll pick up some of those. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll get us. Gonna need a few of them.
Yeah.
So by the time it's all said and done, but
We have some bubble wrap. Hey, Courtney. I
hey,
didn't see
Courtney,
you sneak in here.
she just snuck in.
What you up to, Courtney?
What you doing?
What you doing?
Sneaking in. That's what she's doing.
Hello, Courtney. And Gina's here as well.
no.
We're gemstoning,
Hello,
Courtney.
Gina.
How about that, huh?
You should come up here and have a glass of wine.
Get a muddy water.
Laura keeps saying that's wine. I think it's the moonshine from Popcorn up here in Tennessee.
Yeah,
No,
it's wine.
I'm a lightweight.
If it was moonshine, she'd be on her lips.
My lips literally go numb when I drink. Like,
Oh my.
I just gotta turn the cap, so don't feel bad. Like, just a done.
mhm.
I ain't such a lightweight. I'm a big dude, but like, no.
I think I started feeling it when I took like 3 sips. That's pretty bad.
3 sips. Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That's how it is for me nowadays too. I
Yeah.
have a glass of wine and I'm like, woohoo!
Yeah, pretty much.
Shoot, I'm a cheap date. Woohoo!
Yeah,
Purple's
exactly.
brave. She actually drank some of the blueberries out of the blueberry moonshine we had at the fire department last year.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Those things are horrible tasting.
Actually, they didn't taste too bad. Of course, we'd had a couple cups of moonshine at that point. So,
Yeah.
everything
Nothing
tastes
tastes
good.
better.
Everything tastes good at that point, right?
yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These are the best blueberries I ever had.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were 95 proof blueberries. I was shocked.
Yeah. The
One
cherries.
bear should be on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right, Courtney.
The cherries are pretty strong too, though. I mean, you get either one of those, it's
Yep.
pretty hot.
Mm.
They went down really well.
Yeah, we did the gummy bears one year, soaked them in vodka, and that's really good, guys. You can try that one out. Just take a handful of gummy bears and you try.
Oh, and then turn
That
into
sounds like something for the camp out.
Oh my.
Vodka soaked gummy bears.
Yeah, those so good.
The
You
fun-
don't know
you don't know
know you've had too many until it's too
the
late.
candy flavored vodka though.
Yeah, do candy. Yeah, candy flavored vodka. No.
Mm. Okay. So it doesn't work good with just regular?
You can do it with regular. It's just a lot stronger. If you do the candy flavored, they kind of still taste like gummy bears.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like when we did with the candy, we just kept eating them, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh no. We also got bamboozled beans as well. Thanks for that, Laura. I owe you one.
You're welcome.
I got them the ones.
I can't wait for that one.
You guys did it, or you're gonna do it?
We just got it for Christmas. We doing this, that, and the other thing right now, but we will be setting up for bamboozled.
The fiery
The
five,
fiery 5 or the regular?
or the
The regular. My niece got the fiery 5, and I got her to eat one today, and she started choking immediately.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
boy.
Yeah.
She was trying to give them away to anybody else that came over for Christmas.
Yeah, we're all smarter than that.
My brother took one, and he said the F word. Let's just
They're
say
a bunch
that.
of sissies.
He was like, it's hot? Okay. And he took the hottest one.
No, he didn't. Wasn't the hottest one.
Wasn't?
No.
He's
She
just
did. She said it was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. I was like, why would you do that? Work your way up.
Yeah.
He's a sissy. Whatever.
you should contact us and we'll do it with you.
Well, yeah.
I'll do it with you.
All right.
No, if it's not
We'll
even.
make an event out of it.
Yeah.
It's not even. They're not that hot anyway.
Well,
not-
it's the other ones that we're doing, buddy. The stink bug and the
Yeah.
Band-Aid and
we did
Yeah,
all
the hot
those.
ones
He's-
weren't
he
hot. They
still
just
has some of
nearly
it.
made Chris have a hiccup attack and fall out on the
Oh.
floor, so Laura had to give him
Yeah.
CPR to wake him up.
Yeah.
I was there for that. Yeah.
It's a good thing they know how to do it.
Yeah. No, I mean they're.
Yeah.
No, I
That was the youngster that bowed out first and got a glass of milk on that challenge.
Mhm.
I mean,
That was-
That was medium hedgehog.
they're spicy.
Medium head. Gotcha.
They're spicy, but they're not that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
if
I
you
don't know if I could do the whole
if
bag
you
like
eat if you
did.
eat all 7 at once, then let's talk. So
Yeah.
my
There's a challenge.
downstairs who did them all at once, and he's done the one chip challenge. He says
Oh.
it's you can't compare it. So,
well, yeah, I would agree with that probably. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think.
Hi,
I'd
gear
do the,
grinding.
I don't think I'd do the one chip challenge. I'm just not that interested.
Merry
in that.
Christmas to you.
Actually, not. People throw it.
It looks horrible.
Yeah, the chip just looks like death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't even sound.
That screams don't eat me.
Yeah. Yeah.
If people are puking from it and stuff, that doesn't sound interesting to me. It's
Right.
just burn the heck out of your mouth and there's so
God
much.
only knows what else?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
oh yeah, it's gonna burn everywhere else. He said he puked. He puked it up. He didn't even make it the whole hour and puked it up, which he said was horrible. So
I can't imagine.
Because he
Yeah,
not only got it
no,
once, he got it twice.
Yeah. With your bodily acid. Oh, yeah. Great.
Burn your esophagus right out.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it'd be a lot worse. No thanks.
Yeah, I
No.
wouldn't with that.
No. Yeah, I mean it doesn't sound like a good time.
No. Maybe if somebody put a dollar amount on it, maybe.
Now, if
Maybe.
somebody said, "Hey, I'll bet you $1,000," you're not gonna, if you'll do that, I don't do it. But other than that,
Yeah. I don't know if I could though, because I can only stand
absolutely.
habanero. That's as hot as I go.
yeah.
I probably would have done it like 25 years ago if somebody challenged me. Now, I ain't that stupid anymore.
Yeah, I would
I
never.
better get something out of it or I ain't going to do it.
Right. That's why I said if somebody wanted to bet me $1,000, I'd do it. And then sure, I'll do it, but not worth $100. $1,000.
Yeah.
It cracked the bar for me to 1,000, but other than that, wouldn't be interested. But no one's going to offer me 1,000 to do that anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, you never know. You never know.
Hey, YouTubers, $1,000, I'll do the one chip challenge, and I'll film it.
Yep. There you go.
There you go. I put it
Well,
out
of course
there.
you'll film it. I mean, no proof if you don't film it.
Well,
A
that's true.
challenge to the challengers.
Yeah, but again, it wouldn't
You
be.
could fake it if you filmed it, if you knew sleight of hand.
You could fake that you're eating.
Yeah.
You could, yeah, you could.
Yeah. Haven't you ever seen a magician?
Yeah,
Huh?
you just
A
Just-
magician.
a magician,
Yeah, but I'm not, and
and you wouldn't fake it.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, but it'd be kind of weird because it'd be like, okay, PayPal me. Okay, got it. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, who's gonna? Well, I'm not PayPaling him anything. Well, we're not gonna do that.
Well, you can start GoFundMe, and then when it reaches that amount,
Hi,
there you go.
Opie. How are you
Yeah.
doing today? Merry Christmas.
And a happy New Year.
Yeah, we're talking about the one chip challenge versus the
Yeah, it doesn't even fit across.
It doesn't.
The Fiery Five,
The
Jelly
Fiery-
Belly,
Jelly Belly,
Fiery Five,
which we've
Yeah.
done, and
and they are definitely spicy.
they
That's
are
for
definitely
sure.
spicy. I mean, most of the people in the house, there was only my nephew. One of my nephews could do it. but he buckled under the real hot one.
Yeah, he he took the first one. He's like, okay. Then he took the second one. He's like, okay. Then he took the Carolina Reaper one, which is the hottest one, and then he did it a couple times. He's like, ooh, and went and spit it out. So
Yeah. My brother spit it out too, the one he ate, and then sat there with a sour face. But the silly Danny, he sat there and drank a soda, and it's like, you're not very smart. You don't drink.
That just spreads it around on your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it hotter.
Yeah.
LP, you got to go see the video.
Yep.
I'd love to explain to you, but the video says it all.
Yeah, go watch one of our other lives that say Jelly Belly Challenge.
Actually, something I thought about was if you do the one chip challenge, supposedly you just have to eat the whole chip, right? So if you got guacamole and just piled guacamole on the thing, you might be able to get by and get it down your throat before it actually hit you, right?
Like make a sandwich out of it, so that
Right.
way you just, yeah.
Guacamole
So that way you
would
only
coat your
feel on the
tongue.
way out.
Boom, it goes down the hatch, and you don't even realize it. And you're sitting there, and everybody's like, "What the hell? This guy didn't even cry."
Yeah. Until later that night when you're on the throne, and they're like, "Oh, there's the chip."
Oh, I remember that now.
Yeah.
I think part of it though is that that's the whole thing about it is you can't have anything to eat, you can't have anything to drink, and you can't have anything with it either. I'm pretty sure that's part of the rule.
Well, if I'm eating a chip, it's my rules.
I mean, yeah, there's no saying that you couldn't modify it, but I think that's part of the whole idea. I actually haven't even watched the videos on it yet. I need to, but just haven't had the extra time to do so.
All right, guys. I just wanted to jump up and show you that
I was going to say, I was going to challenge you on the Jelly Bellies over here.
Oh, another time, Laura. Another time. I'm
I
all
got them ready
sugared out.
for you.
He's busy mining for gems.
Okay, you go mine for gems and
Leave 'em
enjoy
alone.
your Christmas. And
Don't
Thank
tell
you
him.
for
Merry
coming out.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Chris, Gina.
Yeah.
See ya.
And we'll see you. We're probably going to go on later tonight. I know you guys go to bed early, but yeah. But all right. Have a good one. We'll see you all later.
Take it
We'll
easy,
see you.
Chris.
Bye.
All right. Well,
I was ready to give him a Jelly Belly.
I mean, if you just want to eat some for sheer comedic value, there's liver and onions or cappuccino. So eat the liver and onions one because the toothpaste one, who cares? The one doesn't even bother anything.
Gosh, liver and onions. That's like,
I hate liver and onions. Oh, yuck. It reeks, too.
That's what Joe said about the stink bug ones. Reed behind him could smell the stink bug when he'd eat those.
That's
it's
disgusting.
funny when you bite into it, it releases the smell.
Well, yeah, because that is disgusting.
This is toothpaste or...
It's toothpaste or Tutti Frutti or something like toothpaste or no, blueberry.
Blueberry. It's
berry blue.
Berry blue.
You know what's going to happen now, Chris? You smelled that liver and onion, so you're going to have nightmares about going to the chow hall all night.
Let's put it back, yeah. Yeah, it's okay. So this is going to either be stink bug or barf, or
it's barf or peach. If I do this one.
Yeah. So see if it's barf.
Peach.
The toasted marshmallow looking one is. It's kind of hard to see.
It's tan, so.
It's got speckles. It's either stink bug or.
Dirty dishwasher?
No. Stink bug or toasted marshmallow, I think, is that one.
Okay, here we go.
Grab it.
I'm guessing it was toasted marshmallow. She's not gagging yet.
Must be. me smell. That's
Toasted marshmallow, liver, and onions. That had to be great.
yeah. That
Not
smells
bad.
nasty.
It's not bad.
Just your breath is horrible. I don't know.
Oh my.
That was what is
So this
that?
one's toasted marshmallow or stink bug.
It just smells nasty though.
That's toasted marshmallow. I'm a glutton for punishment.
So this will be barf or peach. See if it's the barf one. It'd be funny if she just started puking too.
Peach.
Whatever. No,
Oh no, it's not. Oh no. Oh.
how could you get that?
Oh.
Let me smell.
Oh, that is barf.
Let me smell.
Straight up. That is barf.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys get the idea.
Oh
She
my goodness.
enjoys her pain here, apparently. Hey dog, what you doing in here?
Somebody's got to do it. Where are
Just a
you
visitor.
going?
None of your business.
I guess not. Hey Diggs, how you doing? So yeah, it was interesting going over to my sister's with her giant dog. I don't know if you saw that, Bruce, but she's got this great mastiff, and the
Oh, okay.
mastiff thinks he's a lap dog. And
He's a
like,
lap
sit
dog.
in her lap. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like, wow.
Well,
you
I know Purple wants to get like a little small, cute dog, but I got to have a shepherd, and I know exactly what's going to happen. The shepherd's going to be on her lap, and the little itsy bitsy dog will jump up and curl up next to me, I'm sure.
right. Yep. No, my Norman is always on Chris's lap. He likes my lap too, but because he likes to be under the blanket, and I always have a blanket on him. But yeah, he's more. It's funny. He's always saying it's his dog. So, yeah.
You dog.
Oh, you found yourself another beer,
Yep. I'll be a 2-pop chop.
huh? Okay.
That's. I don't mean a two beer. Figure the rhyming word. Don't try to figure it out.
No. Okay.
It might be funny what comes out of her mouth, though.
That's true.
She drops bombs all the time when you're not around, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little slow tonight, though. I don't know what it is.
Not sure why.
I'm not sure why.
She's had too much lively libation.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's slowing her limbic system down a little bit too
Yeah,
much, probably.
Probably. So-
Yep. Well, that's my second beer in 15 months, so I guess that's pretty good. My second, my last beer. So
Yeah.
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 Yep, had enough. Don't need to go visit those
Demons.
days anymore. But actually, in all seriousness, yeah, I mean, I've actually enjoyed my life better without alcohol. Again, this is the first beer I've had since September of last year. So
You want to tell them where you found that beer?
I find it out in her shed. It was her slug bait.
It's my slug bait. So he's drinking my slug bait,
Yeah,
which is pretty cheap beer because you don't buy expensive beer for slugs.
no,
But the slugs love it. So
Well, the slugs love any beer, but
I actually like that kind of beer, but
it's just PBR for anybody that wants to
Perhaps
know.
Blue Ribbon for all you non-knowing people. That's what we
Yeah,
called it in the Army. PBR. Oh,
Mhm.
God,
yeah,
not that.
it's yeah, it's
I like PBR. I actually like that better
yeah,
than any other beer, which is horrible.
I kind of like
So I don't really like beer.
no. Well, yeah, but you'll drink it. So
Hmm.
I actually like. Well, my old beer of choice was Bud Light Platinum, so but no, those days are behind me. So
So we're gonna bring our beer with us,
our slug bait,
our slug bait.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I
Better
guess.
watch out. You're going to be importing that into another state. You know, you might get caught.
No, might just give it to my
Oh,
son.
The
shucky dog.
moonshine runner police might get you.
Yeah, doubtful.
Well, we won't be bringing it into the state.
He's just poking fun, honey.
Oh, okay.
You think she'd be used to it since she always is around you, Chris.
Yeah, she's a little bit slow, like
I'm
I
a little
said.
slow today. I regressed a little. Sorry, folks.
Well,
Just a little
the
regression.
wine is getting to her. Eastbound and down. That's right.
What do you have this in here in your office?
Why are you asking me that?
I don't know.
You know why it's in here.
Yes, I know. I was naughty last week.
Way,
Let's see. Did they make this one mature? I'm getting scared
way,
now. Let me see
way
here.
too much information.
He doesn't do that, folks. We're just joking.
No, I do that, but that's not the point. Not here, and we don't talk about it. And the spoon wasn't in here for that either. So,
No.
but yeah. Anyway, looking forward to being eastbound and down.
Yeah, we are
Definitely.
definitely.
'Cause
Looking
this-
forward to a little bit of freedom.
A lot of freedom.
Yeah.
We'll actually be able to act like a normal married couple.
We might have a little shock for a while, I think.
It will
I know
be some
I will.
shock. Absolutely.
Well, just be prepared when you go into the grocery stores and stuff, because open carry is allowed here without a license. You can conceal carry, open carry, everything. So, especially Laura, if you go walking in the grocery store and you see 15 women walking around with 45s on their side, don't be shocked. Doesn't happen all the time, but you'll see them walking all over the place, open carry. So,
Huh.
Yeah.
you don't have to have anything in this state. It's all constitutional carry. So,
See, that's why I wanted a little Smith & Wesson for me.
Whatever. We need to get you trained up first. And we'll figure out what you want to shoot.
I know I like that, though. I used to shoot it. My dad, when he
Okay.
died, there was his, and I don't know where that went.
But it's not like it's like a Ford truck. Like, oh, we love this Ford truck. I mean, it's kind of depends on,
Well,
it's not a brand that
It
you
was
say, oh, well, it's this, so oh, it's gonna be great. It's just you gotta kind of get the feel
yeah.
for it.
I know.
Hand me a Kleenex, would you?
We will be broke,
Oh.
though, so
Purple loves my Glock 21 that's a 45. She loves that thing. Because there's just enough weight on it that it mostly absorbs its own recoil.
oh, okay.
So it doesn't kick on her wrist a lot. So
My last,
probably going to have to get one of those for her, Chris.
I had a Springfield Armory XD 45. I'm not shooting 45s anymore. I'm not interested.
You know, they're not even Springfield Armory anymore.
Yeah. What?
They're made over in Croatia now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the stuff I had was or wasn't, but I don't. To me, the 45. My favorite gun to shoot is I have a 6-inch 38, and it's a Smith & Wesson, so it shoots good.
Uh-huh.
You have a Smith & Wesson?
Yeah.
That one?
What?
The one
Yeah.
that- oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's just-
he left me one while he was gone.
It's a 6-inch barrel, but I love to shoot that thing. It's just fun to shoot. And you
Well,
can
yeah, with that long a barrel, it's more accurate further distance you get from you. So
Well, and you can shoot it all day long. It's comfortable. It's got Pathmeyer grips on it. It's real nice.
yeah.
But um, yeah, I mean, like I said, I had a 45, and oh, Kimber, pricey stuff. Um, I Now I just 9 millimeter. I used to just think 45, okay, if a 35 or 45 grain bullet. I mean, anything that thing hits it's going to stop. But
And that's why the Army went to it.
no, right. But I just don't like to shoot it. It just tears my hand up, and I mean, I have huge hands, but it's not a problem there.
Well, try one of the newer ones or try a Glock because it's a lot different than the ones I shot in the Army. The
Yeah.
Army ones were so old and so rattly. I mean, it sounded like it was a tank rolling down the road when you were walking because they were just shot so much. But the tighter tolerances on the Glocks and the newer ones, they have, what is
Nice,
it?
dude.
There's a company that makes them down in the Philippines and then ships them here. What is it? Rock Arsenal, something like that. Those are nice too. The real
Well,
tight tolerances.
Colt, what was it? Colt is going to Tennessee, Maryville, and
Yeah, I think so.
one of the other in Remington is going to Clarksville, I think.
Yeah, they're all getting run out of the Northeast because the Northeast doesn't want to have gun producers anymore.
Right. Good riddance, anyway.
Yep.
Well, can you blame
Come
them?
on down to Tennessee. That's fine. We'll have the gun manufacturers down here. We don't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I like I mean, to me, I have a Glock too, and I like, but it's a 9. I don't know what model is that. 19. I think it's a 19.
17's the full size. 19's the mid size, which Faye has. I have the full size, and then I have the 45 too.
I have the full size. I think.
I don't mind the
17 then.
Glock.
We're not all one the same. Huh?
I know, so I want to shoot yours.
Right.
We'll be developing a range at our.
Yeah, I got some.
See how good I was being? She said she wanted to shoot your gun, and I didn't say a word. See how good I was being?
We got a big.
I like shooting his gun.
And then she does it for me.
There
goes the bomb.
We got some steel targets, 1/2-inch plate steel. So I want to get those set up. It'd be fun to plink with them.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll be a good time
You
getting
can
that set
give
up.
me some training.
Well, let's hope so. I'll try.
Just remember, don't shoot rifle rounds at them.
Yeah, I think it depends though, right? I mean, some of them will take rifle rounds. These ones are pretty dang thick.
Well, the problem is you got something that's going 2,500 feet per second, and the thing hits there, and when it ricochets a long way.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have to do some milk jugs, we can shoot into the side of a hill.
Well, yeah.
Pistol rounds on the steel's fine. It's just the higher caliber rounds. They have so much powder behind them and generate so much power that you don't want to shoot that at something that it can ricochet off of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get something set up. Whatever.
Well, you can search on YouTube if you want to, Laura, for gun ricochets, I think they call it. If you do that, there's guys on there that have like 30-30s, 50 calibers, and they're shooting at steel targets that are like 200 yards away from them. And a few times you'll see the round, it goes ricochets, woo, boom, and it'll hit right behind them.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to do that with steel targets and a rifle.
Yeah, no, we'll steer clear of that. I mean, that's not something I'm interested in. So
Yeah, getting shot by your own gun.
yeah, that would be something.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Put it mildly.
It happens quite often too.
Suicide yourself with your own gun, but not on purpose.
Trying for the Darwin Awards, huh?
Yeah. And if that happens, we'll just blame it on the Clintons.
Yeah, since we're such high value targets.
Yeah. You don't know what this is all about.
Oh my.
Yeah. Speaking of stupid, she's probably going to run again. That is just crazy.
Well, I don't know. You hear what's happening with Senior Durham.
I don't.
Durham's the one that's been doing all the
Yeah, they're an
investigation into
investigation.
yeah. Well, he's now zeroed in on her election committee or whatever,
Oh yeah.
and there's like 3 or 4 subpoenas they've served there, so that could get real interesting for her real quick.
Not when you have Joe Ziden and Ben Hayden. It's not going to go anywhere, right? I mean, ultimately, I mean, we've seen it enough now. That's the thing I was talking about in the beginning was the fact that, well, about the murder rate here and that they don't
Yeah.
even talk
Yeah.
about it. How is it that a so-called news agency, a local news agency,
Mm-hmm.
is so invested in some stupid narrative that they're not even going to report what it actually is. If you do some digging, it'll take you some digging to find out how many people have been killed in Portland this year. If you want to look, for anybody that wants to look, it'll take digging. It's not like it'll just pop right up. But Minneapolis, I know it was already at like 95. I want to say it was at 95. But again, this is a way smaller area than Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And but the real point is that how is it that it's not even they're telling people what they think the people want to hear. They're saying only what they're going to say, period.
They're
No, it's
saying
not
what they want them to hear.
right.
Right.
And with really without even any kind of like hesitancy. It's literally we're just going to tell you what you're going to hear. That's what it is, really.
Yep.
We're going to tell you what you're going to hear.
You know what's interesting? When I've been searching for tags for our channel on our moving stuff, you search moving to Tennessee, which tons of people are doing, right? Nothing. It's like really low. But you search moving to Portland, moving to LA.
Or how about maybe if we put moving from, that might be better.
Same thing.
Moving from.
It's really low. And I wonder
Yeah.
if
it's put in there that way.
Mm-hmm.
It could be. In other words, it's part of the scum algorithm.
The control. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it wouldn't make sense, for a U-Haul to be, and it's across the board how much they cost. In other words, if this was a price gouging or if it wasn't legitimate that they had vehicles that were going that way, etc., they wouldn't be so much money. Because if you had a business A is charging this, and then this business is charging this, well, this business is going to start getting the money. This one, their fleet is going to stay, underutilized. Then they're going to drop down because they're not going to have that. They can't afford to have their equipment sit idle. But that isn't happening. It's across the board that this is happening. So it's not people just price gouging, So it's very interesting in just how this is working. So that's the crazy thing is, I mean, and I've heard it. I've talked to Pods, I talked to Pack Rat, and they've all said the same thing. Yeah, there's lots of people that are moving from Oregon, Washington, and California.
Well, that was our problem when we got down here because we use that. And we got down here and they had one driver for the entire eastern part of Tennessee. And they had like 250 pods they needed to move out. So they were saying, oh, it's going to be 2 or 3 months. And I said, oh, like hell it is.
Right.
I got a confirmation here. See?
Yeah.
But that was, luckily, we took a U-Haul down with us, and we had like stuff so we could have the living room, and we at least had our bed with us so that, we weren't sleeping on the floor. Because, I did not want to have that happen because that would suck.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But
Well, we're not going to do it because we'll stay at my brother's. But I mean, our bed
Yep.
isn't going to travel with us, and I think it's still going to be a couple weeks
Yeah.
before we get our stuff. It'll be the last thing in the container, but the point is that it's going to be difficult with just the timing because we'll move in on the 14th, and we probably won't have much to go in there. So, but kind of is what it is.
Hey, Gil, how you doing?
So yeah, that'll be interesting because to see what that looks like.
Yep.
But
We were shocked when we got ours down here. We figured, oh God, everything's going to be busted up and all over the thing.
go to Gmail.
The only thing that happened really was that I had a thin piece of plywood in the front to try and make sure I tied off at each bulkhead.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make sure the stuff that was in front didn't fall against the door and we couldn't raise it. Well, guess what fell against the door? The plywood.
Right.
Between me and the guy that drove the thing out on the truck, we were able to lift up on the door and we busted it in half and threw it out. I didn't care. It's like, I don't care. Break it.
Right.
Well, I mean, we're going to this point where we have to get everything packed in there tight to keep it from shifting, but that's going to be the hard part. I mean, stuff's going to shift and settle everywhere pretty much. I mean, we're going to do our best to make it work, but
Well, Faye and I packed this thing from the floor all the way to the ceiling, and when we got to the ceiling, we took like jackets or pants or something, and we shoved it in there as hard as we could just to make sure that one that we got done stacking there, that tower, was wedged in there as good as we can get it. And I mean, everything was exactly where we put it in. We were shocked when it got down there.
Wow.
Because when you watch them lift that thing up and put it up onto the truck when it's loaded, you're like, oh my God, everything just shifted everywhere. And it didn't in ours. I was shocked.
Wow.
Was it a pod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But those are made out of like wood, right? Aren't those wood?
No. The ones we had it had fiberglass sides on it, but it was steel on the bottom and the top, and it had aluminum ribs that were like I think it was every 2 feet there was an aluminum rib, and it was a 16-foot long, or every 4 feet there was an aluminum rib, and it was 16 feet long, and we'd just tie off at every rib. I would tie off, and we'd put in plywood or cardboard, and that way it kind of held it back. And then when I got to the front, the only thing that happened was that last piece of plywood fell down onto the floor just right so that it hooked the door. But nothing moved on us. We were shocked. We even had a mirror in there and it didn't get broken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I expect some things are going to break probably. We got those plastic totes, and there's a lot of weight on those totes, so then some of them may break, but it kind of just is what it is.
What I did is we had, I think, 12 of those totes, and I put 6 of them in the front of the pod and then 6 of them toward the back of the pod.
Yeah.
So it kind of leveled it out so that it wasn't, swinging too bad when they picked it up and took it over. So it worked out great. I was shocked. Getting it to us was another story. I mean, they were trying to tell us it took from the time we left Pennsylvania to when we got down here, it took 7 or 8 weeks for it to get here to us because it was sitting down here in Tennessee, but they didn't have a truck to pick it up and bring it out to us.
Wow.
So that's, it's just one of those things with them specifically. Now, part of that was because it was right after all the pandemic BS was over with. Right. So, they were trying to get people back in to drive again, and they only had one here right now. So I'm sure they have more now. But
right.
Sounds good, Gil.
Homemade cinnamon rolls that I made with cinnamon buttercream frosting. It's going to go right to your girlish figure, Gil.
We sent you a link, Gil.
Ouch. Yeah, I mean, so a lot of that stuff remains to be seen, kind of how it'll all transpire. But I mean, we have to basically keep all of our electronics with us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing of
All our recording gear and
nothing of really any consequence in the safe. Of course, there won't be anything in there. Not anything worth getting anyway. So that's another logistical challenge because we got to carry that with us. But that's a good thing. So
Yeah, I didn't trust them with any of my pew-pews either. I put all that
yeah.
stuff in the car with me.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And
And of course, that was just hilarious because we were packing in the back. And of course, now our car's like leaning like it's doing a wheelie because I had all my ammo in the back. It was
uh,
funny.
yeah, I
Purple
mean,
kept on asking me, "Is there more?" Yeah, there's only 4 more of those ammo cans. Don't worry about it.
Wow. What kind of car do you have?
We have a Nissan Rogue,
Oh, okay.
so it's a little small one.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
the weapons went in there with us, all the ammo, so it
Wow.
was fun.
yeah,
We're having the dogs in the other car,
yeah.
and so we have room for stuff like that in our car.
Oh yeah, and our truck should be
Yeah.
fine. We'll have
Yeah.
enough. We'll have enough weight in the back that our canned goods and stuff.
Yeah. And
But
maybe a freezer.
I don't think so.
No?
Mm. Because the freezer is 21 inches wide. Our little cover for the back of our truck is 16 inches wide.
Hmm.
So it would have to be 2 unfolded. It's not a tonneau cover. I'll get them in a second. It's not a tonneau cover. It's
It's one
one
of
of
the
the
hard tops, right?
well, that flip, but it flips though because those tonneau covers suck. I had one on this last truck I had. It's horrible because it only lifts so high, and then you can get nothing
Yeah.
underneath it, and you
Yeah.
can't put like bark or if you needed dirt or anything like that. So this one's that trifold that's hard, and so it can fold all the way to the window, and then
To the
it,
wall.
to the window.
To the wall.
To the
The
wall.
song's pretty. To the window. To the wall. The song, sorry.
Oh,
It's a rap.
anyway, um,
We'll let him up.
so you can, so it goes back to the window, and but the second fold on it, we wanted to put all our canned goods just in the truck. Then that way, they'll survive that. But if we
Hello, Gail.
we go all the way back with it, in other words, it would have one fold down, and then we'd have this chest freezer. It's just a small chest freezer, but it'd be sitting in there. Thought about getting dry ice and even freezing it, actually putting water in there and freezing the whole thing, which it would keep for sure. We just have to do it after it was in the truck, so otherwise you're not going to lift it. But then what? I mean, I don't know, because we got.
Then you get to the other end and you have water in it, and you're going to try and take it off.
Well, no, but it has a drain. It's got a drain plug in it, so we could just let it thaw, and then as it works loose, then we could just pull stuff out. Because we have
or just freeze jugs of milk carton jugs of ice and put in there.
Yeah,
could do
we
that.
did that with our little coolers that we
Yeah,
had in the
that's
car.
true. I didn't think about that. That's a
Milk
good
jugs
idea.
in there.
Or if you happen to have one of those solar generators, it's actually a power station. You can hook it up to that, and it only run. The freezer only runs just a little bit, every couple hours.
That's true, but I like those things aren't cheap. I like your idea better of
Was it 2000?
Well, I guess if you don't have one already, then you don't worry about it. But
right.
The other thing to do too is
To-do-do?
yeah. Oh, sorry.
You're trying to send Morse code, Gil.
No, I'm sending Broadway musical from the back in the 40s.
There you go.
Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, and
Showing your age. Keep going. Keep it moving.
Yeah, showing my age. Anyways, get one of those. Find out what the wattage draw is on the chest freezer. Just get a little inverter and run, jumper cables or run a line cable to wherever the power source is. If it's in a like a U-Haul truck, you just run, get
No,
some
it's
wire and clamp it on the battery and run it back there and hook it up to that
no, it's in our personal truck.
personal truck. Then you just run, just run some stuff back there and hook it up, and that way, it's as the truck's driving along, it's providing power to do it. Those things are relatively cheap at Harbor Freight.
I've already the alternator. I've already had to replace it.
Mm.
And then you know how much alternator is on that truck?
Probably about $350 at least.
Try triple that.
Ooh, it's over $1,000.
It's about $1,000.
You didn't tell me that.
What do you mean I didn't tell you that we spent $1,000 to get the alternator repaired?
I don't remember.
Oh, there you go. That's the point. No,
You started talking truck, and I went.
I like your idea on the just jugs. We could just use frozen water jugs, and that would do it because the food would already be frozen. I mean, we have all of our organic chicken in there, and
Yeah.
all of this stuff we worked very hard to produce,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and to kind of get rid of that, that's a bitter pill to swallow.
We have Tom in there.
Yeah, we have Tom, our 37, 38-pound turkey.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
kind of a bitter pill to swallow to try to get that, to get that and have to give it away. Or, I mean, giving away is not so bad. I mean, if we know that someone would actually use it and eat it, but if it just went to waste, then that's a
Yeah, they don't
dead
have the
shame.
same value to
Yeah,
the
if
food.
you don't do it.
You don't raise the food. You don't have the same value to the food, and we like.
Right.
There's something about when you raise your own food and butcher
Of course,
it.
if you throw a price tag on it saying this is how much it would cost at the store, and then they go, "Whoa, we're not throwing this away."
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, the one of the things I've noticed for years is that whichever way people are moving to in numbers, the destination the rental trucks are cheaper at. Where they're moving
Right.
away from, it's more
Right.
expensive because they got to pay somebody to drive it all the way back.
Right.
Or they get one of those trucks and they load like 4 or 5 of them on the truck and they
Right.
pull it back.
Well, I
I think that's one of our problems.
I did hear that somebody said that they were moving. Oh, that same guy. This fellow was saying that they moved, or no, it wasn't him. Anyway, they moved to somewhere, and it was going to be a one way. And they said, no, we're going to do a round trip because it was actually cheaper to do the round trip because they were going to need it back in that area. And we never even checked that. A little late now, but
Yeah.
it still would. Well, I don't know. Actually, just for fun, I'm going to check that
Here he
because
goes.
because
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Mm-hmm.
well, it's interesting.
You count in mind. Can I save money?
Mhm.
I mean, like for the last couple years, 3 years now,
Yeah.
I've been making at least 3 trips every summer, bringing of my 12-foot trailer, bringing stuff up here.
Uh-huh.
But you're moving from California to Idaho.
Yeah, I know it's a hop, skip, and a jump compared.
Yeah, and you got somebody down there keeping the stuff. We're doing this all at once.
Yeah.
I mean, that may have worked when Chris was working in Tennessee for a while, and he was going to work there until we purchased a property, and then I was going to move out there. We just couldn't handle being apart, so just love each other too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling right now. I'm on the warpath with my wife's boss.
Are you?
I got to get the that company that ships the poo anonymously,
Oh.
and I'm going to ship her 10 pounds of pig poo.
Ooh.
Okay.
and make sure it's wet when they ship it wet.
Yeah.
Well, after several days in a truck, it's really going to be stinky. Open up that box and wow! It'll take weeks to get that smell out of the office.
It's that bad, huh? What?
Pig poo is worse than human sewer.
Yeah. I don't know.
God.
I just shoveled up a bunch of
That turkey crap was
the
pretty
turkey
awful.
crap I was shoveling up this morning because I cleaned up the area where our turkey pen was, and I was just dumping leaves in there.
Yeah.
And so it's compacted leaves with turkey poo. And I put that in the gardens for the new people. And that was pretty.
Yeah. I've worked. I've shoveled cow poo, pigeon poo, chicken poo, rabbit poo, horse poo, cow poo, pig poo, and I also used to work when I started out in construction when I was a young lad. We worked did several jobs working live sewer.
Mm.
And I'd rather work live sewer than work with that than move that pig poo again. Fortunately, I had my tractor, so I just went there, scooped, backed out, drove it across the street, dumped it, and spread it out on the field. Holding my breath and stuff. But it's after it's been sitting for a couple months there and starting to break down, and it's about that thick of pig poo and straw. Mostly pig poo.
That's how thick my turkey poo was.
And basically it had the consistency of a 3-month-old baby's diaper.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
And the same color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As my sister calls it, that baby caca yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Harvey. Yeah. Yeah, it was caca yellow when I was moving. But we've never dealt with pig poo, so I can't compare. But we will. We'll do some pig.
Yeah.
Actually looking forward to doing some pig and moving them around a little bit. So
See okay, if we look, a 26-foot truck is $250 a day. So that's like $2,500. We're just stupid, I guess. 25, but the problem is, so it's 2,500 plus mileage. It's $1 a mile. Fucking.
Ooh, that's what it's gonna bite you.
Okay, still that's $5,000. So it's $7,500 plus fuel.
And how much are they charging you one way?
One way is $10,000.
Yeah.
we're 16 feet.
No.
How many feet?
For a truck. A truck is the 26-foot truck. One way is $10,000. So right here we could
But
actually.
is that less footage? No, we have
Yes, right. I
we have
understand.
32 feet right now, right?
Right. But still.
So we have more footage. We'd have to get rid of more stuff if we did that.
Not necessarily. It's a 26-foot truck that you can pack. I mean, pack it as much as you can get on there, pretty
My
much.
lips are numb from one drink.
Anyway, it's as much stuff as you could get in that 26-foot truck. And it's basically cheaper than what we're doing.
But it's less space. So is it really cheaper? Yes.
It's 26 feet. It's taller. It's also taller. These things are only 7 feet tall.
Yeah, but we've already committed to this. So
No, the only thing we've committed to this is for them to store our stuff. You don't need to think about this right now, why we're doing this.
It's not the conversation to have online.
Right. Anyway, the point is though is that $2,500 plus mileage, 5,000 miles. Okay, so 5,000 miles, it's $7,500 plus fuel.
Mhm.
So 6 miles a gallon, another 400 gallons, $1,600. So what is that? It's still less than $10,000 to go there and back.
Yeah.
The crappy thing is driving it back, but it would be
Yeah.
empty.
Well,
Yeah.
not only driving it back, then you getting back from
Plus mileage too. I mean,
But
plus
Sonny
fuel.
has to drive back anyways.
Yeah, that's true. We have to come back here anyway
right.
to get the vehicle. We have another vehicle here that we're going to
Yeah.
need to bring back.
Oh.
That we need to.
So
Yeah,
then
so-
you have transportation back.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not too bad then.
Well, let me do. I got something on the side. I don't want to share it out here for everything, but
Hey, Food Forest. Merry Christmas,
That's Howie.
Howie. Hey, Howie.
He's a nice guy. He lives up in Canada.
Oh, the Canuckian.
Canucker Doodle.
We like our Canuckians.
But I mean,
all right. I just sent you guys a video clip that Dave, Southern Ohio Prepping, had sent me.
Okay.
Don't show it on the air. Look at it afterwards. But it's in Ohio, where on some semi-icy road or whatever, where everybody's speeding too fast for first snow type season type thing. Or actually, I don't think there's snow on the ground, but everyone's going too fast, and there was an accident. And trucks and cars and trucks and trucks and trucks and cars and trucks and trucks and trucks and cars all bumped into each other.
Hello,
Bad.
Mr. P. Merry Christmas.
It's a drone footage from one of the news cameras going
Right.
up showing all the munches and
yeah.
trucks jacked all around. It's bad.
I'll be back.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Montana Homestead, presumably. MT, unless it's a mountain, but presumably that's Montana. Montana's a great place. Been there, lived there, got the T-shirt.
Just a little bit east of me, 100 miles maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be something to kind of ponder because again, but you're still, empty miles going back.
Mm-hmm. Fuel will be
Miles
cheaper going back
back.
than it will. Fuel will be a lot cheaper because you are empty.
Yeah. I mean,
You
the
figure
fuel.
you get 12 miles to the gallon going back with a big diesel engine like that on a 26-footer.
Yeah. But the part of the point though is that it's still getting back, but getting all of our stuff into a 26-footer, that's maybe the bridge too far is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, 26-footer, can it tow a little trailer?
Yeah, it can.
26-footer can tow a trailer. It could tow up to, a 35-foot that weighs in excess of 10,000, I think.
Now, you may be able to get another 20-foot trailer on there.
I don't know Penske. I'm looking at Penske right now and see what they have. I mean, see here when you rent the pads, you can get them for $15 a dozen, but like U-Haul, they wanted to charge you so much a day on the pads, and it's like,
And then you don't get to keep them either.
right?
Harbor Freight has pads for what, $8 or $7 each right now?
Yeah, that's.
I turned them on to that.
Yep.
That's what we did. Harbor Freight.
Yeah, and those Harbor Freight pads. If you ever want to go camping, they make great pads to fold up and lay underneath your sleeping bag. And if it's a cold night, you put one of the pads over your sleeping bag and you're toasty warm.
Yeah, there we go.
Several of my scouts actually left their sleeping bags rolled up and just took the big pads, laid two of them out, folded them in half, and crawled in between. And they said they were toasty warm.
I mean, the only
MT stands for Mike and Terry. That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
Hey, Mike and Terry.
This would be Mike since it's Mr. MT.
All right. They don't. I think they probably do. But again, okay. So the part of the problem is here is we're about halfway into this 16 footer, and it's packed pretty tight. I mean, I can get it a lot tighter, but I'm concerned about the weight because you can go up to 6,000 pounds.
Yeah.
But I'm a little concerned that we're gonna hit that because I'm
I don't
packing
think
this.
so.
You
We
don't
put
think
our
so?
entire apartment into a 16-footer, and we weren't overweight.
Yeah, but it
It
depends
was
on
a 2-bedroom apartment, and we
right,
got everything into there. I mean, the only
right,
thing we didn't do was the bed and a couple of chairs from the living room because we wanted to have that with us because we were like, yeah, if they screw us over and they don't get it here when they say they're going to, because they
right.
were supposed to have it to us the next day after we arrived. And of course, we kept on getting phone calls, oh, we can't deliver it today. Oh, we can't deliver it next week. Oh, we can only deliver it, the 4th of July. And it's like, what? No.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, for example, I mean, a lot of what we have right there in it right now is just our garage. So I mean, we have a 3-car garage is pretty much full. So weight wise, I am concerned. I think I mean, those 4 racks that I had sitting pantry stuff on, those things are probably, not that much. I mean, probably all 4 of them together, maybe 300 pounds. I don't know, 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not quite that much, but again, the point is that once um, um, we get into that 26 feet. I mean,
But baby, what about mother's stuff then?
well, I know that's exactly. So I mean, not only our stuff, but then we have my mom's stuff too. So so it's and not only that, then I have a 20-foot container at my sister-in-law's that has all my woodworking stuff in it. So
And
that's
that's a container like a shipping container.
shipping.
Connex box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a 20-footer, and that's going to go separate. But this, I mean, to do the Penske, we could still. The 26 feet though is the problem because I mean, I don't see Penske does trailers. Is I guess where I'm not seeing that. I know U-Haul does.
You may have to call them and find out what they have and what you can tow with it too.
Yeah. Well, I know with the Penske because when we moved from Louisiana, we had a 26 foot, and we towed our car on the trailer behind it. So that was miserable going up out of Kansas and that climb. Things doing like 45 on the interstate.
Going up
Mm-hmm.
over the Continental Divide.
Well, no, just the ramp up to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Then once we got up there, I mean, we went through over Steamboat in Colorado, and it was a miserable slog. So yeah, slow, 15 miles an hour going up.
Oh.
Um,
That reminds me of going up over the Grapevine back in 1960, being caught in an army convoy. It was one lane each way at the time, not
Wow.
3 lanes.
Wow.
19 what? 16?
60. 60. 16 would have been my grandmother.
I'm just kidding.
1960. Geesh, I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah,
Me
baby.
either.
Either
Babies.
was skill.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's not a bad idea if we could have got everything in a 26 footer, but maybe I'll check on the trailer side of it because, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, because then we have our stuff basically.
But then we have to unpack that stuff we put in there.
Well, the stuff that we've already loaded in there is easy to unpack.
Oh, you load.
Well, just so that you guys know, we loaded ours and got it about halfway packed, and then we had a snafu and had to unpack it and repack it because there was something we needed to put in the front that we didn't. We're like, oh man, because we didn't want to take a chance of breaking it. So
Right.
we
Thanks.
unloaded it, loaded it again.
Yeah, I mean, if if it was going to save us a bunch of money to do that, but I think that the logistics part of it and just the time and effort and energy and everything else, we're probably pretty much committed to what we're doing. Because at this, I mean, if you pack, we would have had a 28-foot trailer that's 9 feet tall, could have loaded up as much as we could possibly get in there. And I think we
But
could have
they
fit,
screwed up.
well, kind of. Well, yeah, they did, but they didn't tell us that there wasn't a reservation after you give them your credit card. Yeah. They don't tell you that they actually can't service that, and they never even contacted me. So,
Well, they thought they were just getting a Christmas present from you, huh?
well, I mean, they don't charge your card even until it's on the way, which is pretty nice. But the issue is that they didn't do anything. That was the issue. And then they say, oh well, we can't do it until February. So, because that would have been $6,000, which in this conversation is just null and
Right.
void. But that's the problem. I mean, that's a big difference between where we're at now. This is ridiculous. How much this is going to cost, but kind of is what it is.
Well, and part of that's because if you do it with these moving companies, if it's 30 days or sooner for them to come and do it, they jack it up like 25 to 35% on you just because of that. Not regarding anything else, but just that you didn't give them 6 month notice to do it or something. It's stupid. We ran into that too.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were never going to use a moving company. Matter of fact, the guy that actually came to give me a quote never even gave me a quote because all they had was a 26-foot truck, and it's not even a van line. So they're going to come over here with a 26-foot truck and drive it to Tennessee and drive it back here.
Yep.
It's like, well, I know that's not going to be any cheaper than anything I'm going to do. So, but yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. It's kind of where we're at, and we're not gonna be able to really move it or affect it really in any way that's meaningful. I mean, I've tried to put it together and tried to wrap my head around anyways. I mean, thinking about I could have bought my own trailer. I could have bought a 40-foot trailer, 44-foot trailer. You can't lease a tractor unless you have a business. So I couldn't do that. I thought about buying my own inexpensive tractor, but then I thought, okay, well, I get halfway across, it breaks down, then what?
Up the creek without the paddle.
Well, and then I thought about, well, I could just have the trailer. The reality is, I might have to go back to Craigslist because the reality is if that 44-foot trailer was still available, I know we could get everything in a 44-foot trailer. The only issue is when it comes to hauling household goods, if a carrier isn't licensed to haul household goods, and that can be kind of a sticking point. So that's kind of a problem.
Yep.
So, but I mean, I could literally buy the trailer for $4,000, keep it, put it on our property. It'd be a great place to store tools and everything else as we get established. But I could go buy a tractor from a guy that I know. But again, getting it across the country and then turning around and selling it. I mean, if I take that risk, I could take that risk, but a tractor, I could go buy a decent, not super high miles, 5 to 600,000 mile tractor for like $15,000, line haul tractors.
Yep.
But then again, I'm still taking that $15,000 risk, and then I have to sell it, or maybe I put it to work out there. I don't know, but
Yep.
it's spending another $15,000. it's spending another $20,000 to save myself how much? That's
Yeah.
that's the
Right.
point. And that's where it becomes kind of a bridge too far in some ways. That um, if I could borrow somebody's tractor, I'd be good with that. But he doesn't want to borrow me his tractor; he wants to sell it to me. So
Yep.
so
He,
got
he
some
doesn't. He doesn't.
snow.
He doesn't. He doesn't want to hire out to you and drive it there and back.
Well, yeah, that would be the problem. I gotta
Yeah.
go to the
Go to
outback.
girls' room.
Yeah, well, that might be where you go, Gil. But what are you breaking?
I'm breaking stuff,
Stop pulling that
Usual.
off there.
She's dropping bombs again.
I'm known for breaking things. It's kind of. I got my water and some brownie.
Ooh.
Good. Mm.
Well, Idaho Garden Girl. It snowed here probably about 6 inches. By the time it stopped, and yeah, it was 4 inch. Last night I put a whole bunch of ice melt out on the walkway and back, and this morning it had about 3 inches of snow on it. Shoveled it all off, threw out a whole bunch more, and then it started snowing again. But it melted off because of this the snow melt stuff, and it finally stopped snowing about 4 hours ago. But yeah, the city snow plow went around twice today. But we're supposed to get, what does it say here again? It says, oh, we have a winter weather advisory for tonight
We do.
until 5 p.m. tomorrow. And we got 90% chance of snow after.
You need to answer this question.
After 4 a.m., we got 90% chance of heavy snow.
I most certainly can you not hire a tractor. That's the problem with them being household goods. Yeah, I can potentially do it, but that is the problem. That if they're not a household goods hauler, then that's where we get into the sticky part. So I mean, at $3 a mile, that would still be worth it because I'd be 10 grand into it. So
We kind of want to travel together and have a little bit of vacation too. So-
no, that doesn't have anything to do with hiring somebody to move our stuff.
I know, but I'm just.
No, you don't know because that's what we're talking about.
I missed half of what you were talking about. So
Oh, no, that's
busy
the
eating brownies
hiring-
downstairs.
oh, hiring. No, if we had the trailer, we went and spent $4 grand on that trailer. Suppose they still had it available.
Yeah.
A 44-foot trailer, we could get everything in there. We pay somebody $3 a mile. That's $7 grand.
It's too bad that didn't work out though.
No, I'm saying if this other trailer was still, pay attention with me, would you?
Okay.
If this other trailer was still available, it's 44 foot. It's a different trailer than I was talking about before. Then that would still be $7,000 to have them transported plus a $4 grand for the trailer. We're still way ahead.
Mm-hmm.
We're ahead by like $4 grand. But the problem is if they're not licensed to haul household goods,
Yeah.
then I mean they could either take the risk and say, yeah, I'll haul it, I don't care, but that's the problem.
So what happens if you're hauling household goods?
They'll bust you if they pull you
They
into
can
deal.
lose their ICC license, which allows them to haul freight across state
No,
lines and everything.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of relative. You could say you could put a bill of lading and it's this. I mean,
Yep.
and there's plenty of people that would probably just say, I don't care, I'll haul that. But again, if you can't find that again is the problem.
Right.
That's where we run into the difficulty. So.
Well, I never heard, of course, back when I had my my Class A license back
The
40
40s.
years ago. They weren't talking about having a household hauler.
Oh, it's been that way for decades. And it's because what it is they want to make sure that people that haul food are not hauling household goods too. That's one of the main reasons they did it like 20, 30 years ago. They did, and that's why movers are called bed buggers.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what they're worried about. They don't want to have bed bugs get into food that's being moved all over the country in the same trailer. So that's where it started out. Now they're doing it still because they get extra money for it. Every single state does it. So if they get extra licensing fees from all the Class A tractor companies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I had was my hazmat for my license.
Those are fun to get now.
Oh yeah.
You have to pay, what is it? Last time I did it was $120. And they have to do a threat assessment background check on you and all this BS.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. Well, when I had mine was it was, like I said, about 30 years ago.
Written on a stone tablet.
No, actually it was on a papyrus scroll.
Oh,
yeah.
So you got a newer one then.
Yeah, I had a newer one.
Oh my.
Yeah. No, I have my hazmat, but it's you got to go through the TSA stuff and blah blah blah. Who cares? It's just stupidity anyway. Take your shoes off at the airport because some dummy tried to blow an airplane up with a shoe. So, and everybody's safe now.
PTFE, which wouldn't have been good enough to do it anyway, unless he like stuck the shoe to the window or something.
Well, everybody's safe now, though. Everybody's safe. Take your shoes off. You're all safe. Yep.
One size fits all. That's how they do everything. Look at the BS we're going through right now with everything else.
Oh yeah. You're safe.
One size fits all.
Wait, I need one more booster shot. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nothing to see here. You're all safe. Yeah. Follow along the other sheeple. Yeah, I don't need any kisses from you.
Yeah, he licks his butt.
Yeah, she does too. She's really talented.
Yeah, and you kiss me.
Well, got to be done sometimes. I got to go because I'm beat. It's been a long day for me. I got to sit on my heating pad and watch some football and take some aspirin and eat some brownies.
Yeah, I need aspirin too.
Yeah, you're gonna go roll over to your bed.
Roll over in my bed.
Roll over to your bed.
Maybe. No, I did a lot of shoveling today, and my back's hurting.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
I had to shovel up some stuff that was stuck to the ground real good. Didn't want to come up, so.
Yeah, it was some sticky poo.
Sticky poo. Yeah.
Sticky poo. Anyway, Gil, why are you trying to send your wife's boss pig poo for? Just because you're not
all right.
like.
No, her boss is a she. Back last Friday, not yesterday, a week ago Friday, was the last clear day that she could drive up here before snow started dumping on Donner Pass. And she wouldn't let her take it off and go. Of course, she also has use or lose vacation. So now she's got to fight hey, they wouldn't let me go. And now I need that vacation back so I can use it next year.
Right, exactly. Yeah. The wonderful conundrums of, you can't take this, but now we're going to dock you because you didn't take it. And
Yep.
Yeah, I'm tempted to accept an offer I got. Homeland Security wanted me to come back to work with a promotion. I am half tempted to take it.
Yeah.
Regional Special Agent in charge for Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, Nevada, California, Hawaii, Alaska, Guam, Midway, and America Samoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
but that's a bigger pain in the butt too.
Yeah, bigger pain in the butt too.
As
But
long-
hey, it's starting out at $135,000 a year.
Well, there you go.
That's
Then
not even worth it.
you owe
Not
it
in
to
my
yourself.
book.
You owe it
Yeah.
to yourself, Gil. Buy some stock and save that money, and a couple years of that, and you don't have to worry about any of it anymore. And your wife can tell her boss to go fly some kites, and
She can use all sorts of sign language for her and everything.
right.
Yeah, which is nice.
That would be nice. But
Yeah.
then you'll be off in Guam, so there's
Now,
that.
actually, being the regional agent in charge, I assigned other ones to go where but it means I also have to go back to California to be in the office there in Oakland.
That's not worth the money, Gil. I'd say forget it.
That's what I said.
Well, it might be worth it, then if they give my wife any more hassle, then I can leave the federal troops in there for all the violations they're doing on hostile work environment for her.
There's that, but now you just burned yourself because it's recording. But
No, I haven't burned myself. It's like, hey, they keep doing it. Hey, it's a crime that's got to be answered to.
that doesn't
And
happen.
I just have the pleasure of being the one able to do it.
Yeah, then they probably get you for conflict of interest and unlawful prosecution and
No,
all the other horse hockey.
no,
Of course.
it's not a conflict of interest. It's just I just happen to have insider information of the crime.
Right. Well, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, something to consider. So, how
Yeah.
long do you have to consider this assignment?
I have 2 months to consider it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. It'd be unless something really bad goes down at her work, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
Like I
probably
said, it's
better.
too
'Cause
much.
you'd be traveling a lot, right? If you did that, though, still.
They try to get me to fly again. I don't fly. I drive.
Oh, like John
Oh.
Madden, huh?
No, more along the lines of like Gumball Rally. See how fast I can get there.
Right.
Yeah, that works for
Yeah,
me
and
too.
don't you? If you fly, you have to get the pokey.
No, you might get the hokey pokey, but you don't have to get it.
Yeah. The department has forced an exemption from Congress.
Right,
They're
exactly.
trying to make everybody get it, and they go, not unless you want us to come down on you.
Right. Well, I mean, if you're in the judicial branch or you're a member of Congress or the Senate, you don't have to get it. So
Yep.
that tells me everything I need to know right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. However, Miss Plastic Face was trying to force the Republican representatives and their staff to get it, even
Awesome.
though the Democrats didn't have to get it.
Oh,
I had to explain to him who Plastic Face was.
you know, she looks like she sucks. Yeah, she just sucks all kinds of life out of everything. She'd suck a golf ball through a garden
She's eating all
hose
those
and
ice
enjoy
creams,
it.
and so she's sucking on those for sure.
Yeah. You talk about a waste of. That's an oxygen thief right there. Pelosi, the oxygen thief.
Exactly.
Ah,
Bless you.
So,
I was just trying to edit him.
yeah, Pelosi. That is disgusting. You guys are gonna. I gotta go. I gotta get away from here. I'm so tired. Even her name brings disgust.
Diggs, when it's sent anonymously. That's what this company does. They send elephant poo, hippopotamus poo, pig poo, cow poo, horse poo, all anonymously.
Is that a crime?
The send poo.
Send poo.
Because it's a biological.
But it's considered fertilizer.
Oh, so if you send it as fertilizer.
Mm-hmm. Chicken poo,
I
turkey
think that's
poo.
how this company does it.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she deserves some of your poo, Gil. So I think you're right. I think you're right.
Has anybody we know ever sent poo?
They were on
A lot
on
of people do it.
on Courtney's live. We on a couple of Courtney's lives we were talking about it, and I
Yeah.
can't remember what the name of the company was.
Right.
So I got to get with Courtney and find out if she remembers what the name of the company was.
Yeah, but they actually, human beings send poo through the mail regularly to get
Yeah,
the
it's
colon
called
checked.
your IRS tax statement, the
No, to
ballot,
get the colon checked to see if you have cancer. It's actually something
Yeah.
you do. You poop in a little margarine bowl and you send it off to a lab.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You think I'm
I
kidding?
know. I know you're serious.
That's for all you old people.
As soon as you said that,
Old
that's everybody over 50, honey.
What? I've never done it.
I probably should have done that a couple weeks
You should have
ago.
done that. That's
I
right.
should have, could have.
No, you should have done that.
I needed to should.
She
should
wasn't
have.
listening close to you, Chris.
No, I wasn't. I got it now.
It's usual. I'm used to it. Well, we got to go,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
We still
probably
have
for
company downstairs.
you. Yeah. So,
Alrighty.
but good talking to you guys.
Bye.
Have a
Yeah.
good rest of your Christmas, and we will see y'all the next time.
Merry Christmas, and thank you guys all for coming out.
Yep. Have a good
Merry
time.
Christmas.
Good day.